everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. This video is about this next week's collab, the C's collab week, melting challenge, which is Oldies week. Melt the oldest wax that you have, first vendor you ever bought, that type of thing. What I did is I started getting into vendor wax in January of 2021. If you watched my channel, I've said that several times. My very first vendor I bought a large order from was Destination Wax. The little scent shot cups, which I have plenty in here. But what I also did is I went through, I was reorganizing a lot of my wax yesterday, and I grabbed a little bit of, I didn't want to just melt Destination Wax this week because I don't want it to be a vendor specific week. I want it to be, I'm going to move my thing a little bit closer. I wanted my basket. First of all, I have a ton of stuff in here, ton of stuff. And you might say, Ashley, you're never going to get through all of that. But I would rather pull more and have a variety than be bored with what I pulled and not have enough. And since I didn't want to go fishing for dates again this week, I decided to, when I was organizing my wax yesterday, I put a lot of stuff in here that I know the age of. I pretty much remember when I bought a lot of these things, and a lot of these do have the date marked on them. And I did get some items from D-Stash and from Random Acts of Kindness that are a little bit older. But these are mostly from 2020 and 2021 to summer 2021, just about. And that's pretty good for me. So let's get started here. I'm just going to make this a quick preview. I'm not going to go into too much detail with these scents. More or less, I just want to show you what I'm working with this week. I'm going to empty everything out. I have scoops in here. I have loaves in here. Lots of different stuff. But what I will tell you is when I purchased this and when I bought this and all of that stuff. Or when I received it. Okay, first off, I have a Rose Girls scoop. Goodnight Moon. I bought this. My very first time I bought from Rose Girls was in February of 21, a pre-order, when she had scoops. And I went hog crazy and I bought this scoop. And I've never used it. Never used it. He's 14 months old now. I need to use this. This is peppermint, pink sugar, lavender, and birthday cake. Excited for that one. Another scoop I have in here is today is October 3rd. And I'll tell you this, too. I was on vacation in a casino with my husband, and I had just found L3. This was like February of 21. And I ordered 3 scoops. Never smelled this before, but I had been stalking the group, and I was reading like newbies do. Can't get enough. Trying to read which one should I try, all that good stuff. And I thought today is October 3rd. This, I bought 3. This is my last scoop that I have left. This, of course, is Palo Santo, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Toasted Marshmallow. Classic. This is one of Jen's best, if not best blends, in my opinion. Love this. This, of course, 14 months old. I need to use him. This is a loaf of Leanna's Lullaby. I bought this in a D-Stash. And I love Leanna's Lullaby. This is the Johnson & Johnson Bedtime Baby Bath Scent with lavender and chamomile. And I have a loaf of this that I bought recently. And this one, it still smells good, but he's getting old. He's from January 25th of 21. So he qualifies for old. Here's a loaf from Destination Wax. This was poured April 6th of 21. This was the very first order. I think when she went from doing her scent shot cups, these guys, when she changed from these to her snap bars like this, when she changed to her snap bars and she started offering foil pans, this was the very first order I made. So this is almost a year old, April 6th, a few days from now. This is pistachio and rose water cake. This is cake with buttercream and scented with rose water and pistachio, an elegant non-bakery scent. And that's a perfect description because this is not a bakery scent. It's a pretty fragrance. You can smell the buttercream, but there's not a heavy cake bakery component to it. I'm anxious to melt that one. Never melted that one. As you can see, it's a fresh loaf. Okay, now this next one, Witches Be Crazy, Teddy Bees. I bought this in a D-Stash. This was poured October 24th, 2020. I think this is one of the oldest items that I have in my arsenal. So I'm going to chop this baby up and give it a try. This, of course, is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, and a pinch of cinnamon spice vanilla. I did not buy this in the last pre-order where it was offered. And I had FOMO, and I actually saw somebody, I think it was Dawn, posting a D-stash with 2 other loaves. And somebody wanted one of the loaves, and I said, hey, if you split it, I'll take Witches Be Crazy. And then someone said, I'll take the other one. So we all got what we wanted. That was very kind of Dawn to split this. So I'm going to be melting this guy. I'm super excited for that. I have a bakery bag of Southbound cherry cream cookies. And I got this from Vivian in a random act of kindness. Buttery shortbread cookie dough with cherry and almond. Love it. Can't go wrong. And this is from June of 21. But I wanted to give this a melt because I only melted this once before, but I wanted to use it up. It is June of 21. Okay, next I have a loaf. This was one of the very first mini loaves I ever bought from L3. This is sweet lavender, pink sugar, rosemary mint, and pink chiffon. This is a nice, sweet pink sugar mint blend. I'm going to try this at nighttime melting. That might be a good idea. I'm going to try that nighttime melting. Okay. Next, I have Teddy Bees. This is also from Vivian. This is cherry vanilla biscotti. She knows I like cherry and almond. Vanilla bakery dough, shortbread, cherry, and almond. And this one, oh, it's so good. It has a nice bakery component with a touch of cherry and almond. This one was poured March 14th of 21, so he's a year old. I have a little loaf from Savannah Blue. This was poured in June of 21. Very good. Strawberry pound cake, blackberry juice, and funnel cake. I'm going to chop this up, give that a melt. My basket was so pretty before I emptied it out. Okay, Yum Yum Wax Dove. Just smells like Dove soap. I bought this in spring of last year when Deanna, before she moved and took a break, I bought this in her moving cell. And I wanted to use that up, or at least give it a try. And this is Snow Cakes. I'm pretty sure this is a dupe Lush Snow Cake. I adore that scent. That's that one. I have Espresso Gelato from Gigi's Scented Adventures. This is the oldest wax of Gigi's I have. Poured February. April 30th of 21. This is a nice, strong, creamy coffee scent. I like that one. Let's get to my scent shot cups. I have a handful here. Glitterati. I don't talk about Glitterati very much because, one, I have a lot of it. It's not a lot of it per se, but I did get it 3 or 4 times last year, which I think is a lot. And 2, I hoard the hell out of it, so I don't ever melt it. But for this challenge, I'm making myself do it. This scent cup is from December 2020. I won the newbies in January of 21, so this was from that box. This is Violet and Sugar Cookie Royale. Smells great. I'm going to melt it. Don't hoard, Ashley, don't hoard. This is Lemon Fresh from Destination Wax, poured September 12th of 20. It might be even older than Witches Be Crazy. Yep, this is older than Witches Be Crazy. This is Lemon Fresh. This is Lemon Sugar by Fresh, but this smells more like a cleaning, like a lemon cleanser, which isn't bad. I like that clean scent. I have Dessa's Homespun Scent. I got this in a random act of kindness from Jenny. This is Coffee House Cobbler, and this is actually from August of 20. Hell, it's even older than that one. Man, that's why I grabbed this. A Coffee House Cobbler. Nice coffee scent. She knows I like coffee too. Pink Chiffon. Destination Wax. This is the Bath & Body Works fragrance. So good. This is from September of 20. I have Pink Sugar, September of 20. Pink Sugar from Destination Wax. You know, I think by now everybody has smelled Pink Sugar. I have This is from a vendor I don't buy from anymore. This is a sample size of, this is Candles by Chrissy. This is poured May 4th of 21, Cherry Lemonade. I'm going to finish this up, melt that. I have a clamshell, a couple clams. I have another Candles by Chrissy. I used to buy candles from Chrissy, and then I found other wax that I liked better. This is January 17th of 21. This is Pink Petal Tea Cakes. I really got into my antique wax section when I grabbed these yesterday. There's that one. I have a clam of lavender and coconut milk, which is the first scent that really I fell in love with. That and zucchini bread. I can't remember which one came first, but lavender coconut milk, actually from Glitterati, is what got me. And then zucchini bread from Jim's daughter, actually. This is poured March 8th of 21. This is a single oil. It's lavender and coconut milk. I couldn't enjoy that for quite some time because COVID took my ability to smell lavender, but it's back. It's fine. Okay, I have, now, Vivian sent me this. She doesn't like this scent because of the bonfire aspect of it and just the other two combinations here. This is February of 21. Coffee bean, leaves, and bonfire. This is a scent I use very sparingly because it's, I have to be in the mood to be able to like this scent. Not because I hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it, you know, kind of thing. But I do like the complexity of the coffee and the leaves, even though some days I don't want to burn this just because it's a really hard, complex scent. But because of this challenge, it's an old guy. He qualifies. We'll see if next week if I melt it. Okay. I have, this is a Rose Girls Muffin Night Shift. I bought this February of 21 with my very first order from Rose Girls. Just like the same order from my scoop. I'm going to melt this because I love Night Shift. Love Night Shift. I have, this is a breakaway bar from Destination Wax in the Coffee Cocoa Coda Mocha from April of 21. I'm not crazy about this. This is definitely not my favorite coffee scent, but it fits the theme. We'll see if I get to it. This is a coffee scent that I struggle with that a lot. I talked about that a week or so ago. Okay, I want to finish up this chunk from L3. This is caramelized. This is from February of 21. Caramelized pralines, cinnamon, peppermint cream, butter pecan, shortbread. I got this in a D-stash that was just a freebie that the person put in there. It's losing its scent. I can't smell it very much, but I want to see if I get to that. If not, he's going to be in the Bits and Pieces week. That's, I think, the last week of the challenge. I have, another 2-pack from GG Scented Adventures. This is White Driftwood and Coconut from April. This is going on a year old. I have a breakaway bar of Cranberry Pumpkin from April 14/21 from Destination Wax. I want to try to use this one up. Like I said, I put a heck of a lot in here to give me variety. And now my Glitterati Chunks. My Glitterati Chunks. I think we all hoard Glitterati for the most part. December 2020. Now, excuse me. I have these in here. I don't know if I'm going to melt them all. I'm going to try to melt at least 1 to 2 pieces of each. And that being said, I know I have a lot in here, but if I can melt at least 2 to 3 pieces of every single one of these items in here, I will consider myself a success this week. So that's great. There's my scoopy for the scoops. This is cranberry salsa and fresh oranges. Nice citrus cranberry scent. Really good. Oasis. I don't even think she offers this oil anymore. This is January of 21. All of these chunks are in my first mystery box, by the way. I don't think I have to say that because I think I already said it. Okay, Lemonade, December 2020. Lemonade. That's a nice lemonade scent. Mandarin Mimosas. This is January of 21. Man, that's good. That is a nice, effervescent orange scent. And finally, Wet Dreams Rush. And I think Wet Dreams is a body care company. I've never heard of them before. This is January of 21. And I really can't tell you the notes of this because I think I asked, and I don't know if this scent even exists anymore, but he's part of the contestants this week. So that is my basket for the C's Collab Oldies but Goodies week. So check out my channel next weekend for when I go into depth about how these performed on Warm and do a preview of the following weeks. So I hope everybody's having a great weekend and happy spring, and I'll talk to you soon.